Hello, this is Pam. I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and today I have a punch art project to share with you. It is a reindeer that is made mostly with the note tag punch. I'm going to show you how to put it together. And you can see I've attached him to another tag. This is made with the scallop tag topper punch. That's the punch there. I don't know exactly the length there. It's about 3 3/4 inches long. But we're going to mainly just show how to make the reindeer. Now, the original idea I saw to make an animal, I saw on Pinterest. So the actual main idea to make the head with the note tag punch is not mine, but the reindeer is mine. So I will show you all the punches that you need to make him. So the first one is obviously the note tag punch. You need one of those, and that's it there. And what I did was put this on my Stampin' Trimmer, and I lined this edge up to the 1 1/8 inch mark, and I made a score line right there. That's where we're going to fold him down, just so we'll have his head part there, and then the rest will become like his body. So you need one of those. And then for his red nose, that comes from the owl builder punch. It is that circle there. You need one of those. And for his ears and his antlers, that is from the bird builder punch. These are the wings, and it is that one. So that's the bird builder. You need 2 of the leaves, and then you need 2 of the wings. That's for his ears. Now, when I start to assemble him, I'll show you you double punch to get this part of his ear there. So I will punch those out when I get to that part. And then for his eyes, I've used the 1/4 inch. This is the handheld punch. Those are for his eyes. And for the center of his eyes, I've used 2 of the pearls. They're the medium ones. And I've colored them black. You can use a Sharpie marker and just make sure you let it dry, or you can use an alcohol marker. But those will be for his eyes. So let's start building our little reindeer. So the first thing is, like I said, to score that line there, and then you fold it over and crease it down. And it's going to be held shut with a Stampin' Dimensional. So I just took a whole one, a whole Stampin' Dimensional there, and just put it right in the center, and then fold it down just like that. Now this one, I just glued his nose down. I think for this one, I'm going to put a little piece of a dimensional on there. I think his nose needs to come up a bit. So you can use just a little tiny piece off of the edge of your dimensionals there. It's not going to take a very big piece because his nose is kind of small. So just cut a little piece of it as it goes sticking to my paper. And when you put the dimensional on there, put it close to the top of the circle. Make sure it doesn't show through, because his nose hangs off just a little bit off the edge of the punch there. So take his nose and center it up. There, I think that's cute. Alright, now we can glue his eyes on. And I think first I'm going to attach his pearl eyeballs. So So I've colored mine, and then I've let them dry. If you don't let them dry, then your finger will take the black off of it. So these have been drying for quite a while. So just center those up. This is easier than punching a hole in the little eyeball to get the black, or punching a little tiny dot with paper. That's a lot easier. And you can either use a glue dot to attach those, or you can just use a little dot of the liquid glue. I attached the first one with the liquid glue. I think I will try the glue dot just to see how it works, because it's a little faster. They should be just the right size of that 1/4 inch punch. Yep, they work good. So line up your eye where you want it and attach it. That's a lot faster than the glue. And also I wanted to mention, today Stampin' Up has their year-end clearance blowout going on. It's in the clearance rack. They have added a bunch of new items to the clearance rack. That starts today, and it runs all the way through January 5th. And I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end, but just wanted to mention that. Okay, so there's his ears. Now I have taken a little bit of the, I think that's the baked brown sugar ink, and I have sponged on those a little bit to make them just a little bit darker. This is the Naturals White cardstock. It's real thick. It's not the Whisper White. It's the Naturals White that I've used on his ears and for the antlers. Now to attach the antlers, I am going to glue them. And all I did was put a little bit of glue on the stems. Don't need a whole lot. And then attach that, which I may have gone up too high. Now on the other one, I've attached the ear first. So when I do this one, I will have to get it behind it, because I put his ear behind that. So just right in the center is where his antlers will go, and do the same on the other side. Now when you punch these out, you obviously get two of them going in the same direction, so you just want to flip them over. This is what the original one looks like, and then for the other side, just turn it over. So when you sponge them, make sure you sponge the other side, opposite side of the original. Alright, so there's his antlers on. Now his ears, I said you'll do the same thing. You'll punch one, and then you'll flip the other one to the opposite side to make the, I put the curve, let's see, that's backwards. There, I put the curve that way. Get it right one of these two times. So before we put these on, I'll show you how to do the brown part. So take just a little piece, hopefully this piece is big enough, this is soft suede. Sorry, I didn't give the color of the brown. This is soft suede. And then take your builder punch. Now when you punch this edge, you do not get a whole lot of room until it starts to punch the leaf. So what you need to do is put your paper all the way in there. Make sure you clear his wing and push it all the way in as far as you can until it just starts to peek out of here. And then you punch that, and we don't need the brown, the whole brown wing. and then slide your cardstock over, and you'll see your gap right here. So slide your cardstock in just until it clears that, and then punch, and you'll get that shape. And you want to do that twice, obviously one for each ear. So slide your cardstock in just until you see it poke out of there, and punch. And we don't need the brown, and then slide your cardstock over, and then punch again. I don't think I did that one quite as well. I think I got it. That's alright. But you will get this shape here, and that makes the brown part of his ear there, because the deer's ears are completely white on the inside. I have to figure out which way to do it here. There we go. Turn it around until you find the right spot. So let's glue that. And again, I use the liquid glue. I think I need to raise my camera up. Okay. So put a little bit of liquid glue on the back, not a lot, because it'll spew out of you and get sticky all over. And then attach it just to the edge of the ear. So that one I didn't punch exactly correctly, but that's alright. Just looks like fur coming out of the side. Alright, so that's one ear. And that's the other one, so we'll put glue on it. Got them going the right way. I think he's really cute. The little, oops, well that's very crooked. That's what I like about Tombow glue. You got wiggle room time. Alright, so those are his ears. Just like that. And attach those. Get that brown wing out of the way. We don't need it. Put a little bit of glue down at the bottom, the big round part there of his wing. And then attach this to the back. Oh, I forgot. I rounded the corners of his head. I don't think I can get in there now. I've attached his... Let's try it. Totally forgot that part. I rounded the top off so his head wouldn't be square. I really didn't like his square head. And I don't have the handheld corner rounder. I have the punch board corner rounder. All I did was stick that in there. Let me see if I can get it in without totally wrecking his antlers. Now that'll be alright. Spin them out of the way. And it's already doubled. I did them both at the same time. Alright, good. Didn't totally wreck his antlers. Do that step first. I totally forgot. Getting ahead of myself. Alright, and this one needs trimmed up just a little bit, because I didn't quite get it in there. I was trying not to wreck my antlers. Now that's good enough. Alright, ear. The glue is still sticky on there. You could leave his head square, I suppose. So attach his ear to the corner of the punch. As I said, I left his antlers in the front of them. So attach one to each side. Put your glue down at the bottom of the big round part. And do the same on this side. And that's wrong. Oh, I totally did it wrong. Okay, that one's completely up backwards. Oh, goodness. Alright, I can still use it. I just have to make another brown piece. So be careful when you punch out your or not punch it, but when you put your pieces together, make sure that they're going the right way. So let's do that again. And that piece is not big enough. Alright, we'll just use this one. It'll work just fine. Punch. Alright, now, oops, it needs to go this way, because the little swirl is at the top. So, I need to glue it that direction. That's fine. We can save that ear. If you're particular and don't want that other piece of cardstock on the back, just punch another wing. If I can get a hold of it. Alright. Now we're good. That is just a little sticky on the back side. Alright. Back to the beginning there. There he goes. Now his ears are in the correct position. The back sticking to my finger. Alright. So that is all there is to that reindeer. Pretty simple to make as long as you follow the correct pattern of the ears. Now, for the finished one, like I said, I put him on a blue tag that I made. I think this is Night of Navy cardstock. I think it might even be Midnight Muse. I'm not real sure. It was in my little scrap bin. I just grabbed a piece, so I made the tag with the scallop tag topper punch. And then I took a piece of the Moonlight Designer Series paper. This is out of the stack. Yeah, this is the paper stack, the little small ones. This is available out of the main catalog. I used the basic gray pattern because I wanted it to appear like he was like peeking up over the roof. So after I got my tag, I kind of wanted to see where my little reindeer would look good, and I just kind of eyeballed a measurement. And what I did is I put some glue on the back of him. He's just glued down. And then once he's glued down, you take your paper and you just kind of slide it right up under his nose there. So it looks like his head is peeking up over that. That's cute, I think. And then the sentiment is from the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set that's out of the main catalog. And that is, excuse me, inked in garden green. And I punched it out with the word window punch and then layered it with the modern label punch and just put some dimensionals on that. And then for the top, I used the Real Red 1/4 inch cotton ribbon to finish the top there off. And that's that. That makes a cute little punch art gift tag for putting on a gift. Or you can even attach that to a card. It is not too large to where it won't fit on a card base. Let me grab one. This one's pink. See, that'll fit perfect on a card front, so you can also do that. Alright, now back to the clearance rack. It's not called the Clearance Rack Blitz this year. I think it's called the Year End Clearance Blowout, but it's all the clearance rack. So you can go to my Stampin' Up site and check out the clearance rack, and they've redesigned the web page to where all of the clearance rack items are all on one page, so you don't have to scroll page to page to page. It's all on one page. They've included lots of I guess you'd say retired Christmas stamps that was in last year's Occasions catalog. And also, there are some items out of the current holiday catalog. This is the current holiday catalog. It is good till January 5th. There are items in this catalog that are in the clearance rack. So if you've been thinking about getting some last-minute Christmas items out of this holiday catalog, now is the time to buy them because they're on clearance. They've been marked down in the clearance rack sale. So Christmas items, there's a few fall items out of that holiday catalog that you can get, among lots of other things. There's designer series papers. There's, I think, one that was from Celebration last year. There's a few items in the clearance rack from that. There's embossing folders, stamps. There's a few punches. There's quite a lot of framelits also. And they are all while supplies last. So if you'd like any of those items that are in that clearance rack, I wouldn't hesitate, because once they sell out, and then they won't be put back in there. So check my Stampin' Up website out. There is a link on my blog. It's wearestampers.blogspot.com. You can click on the link through my blog and go to my store and check that out. And I hope you try this little punch art out. I think he's cute. He would be cute with some red glitter glue on his nose too. That would make him stand out even more. I think I like his nose popped up a little bit on there. So thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.